the secrets of different bills. Hey, don't condemn me, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a lot of threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface. Still they try to drag my name in dirt. They try to bring me down. See me winning. You ain't like me then.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Jimmy, and today I have another special banger for you, right? Today we have Tyrese Haliburton's exact build, but before we get into the video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Let's like up the video, push the video to the recommended, and of course subscribe and put your noti game for my daily uploads. Without further ado, let's hop straight into this video. So we already know, man, Tyrese been going off, man. Like, he's been going crazy, definitely in the MVP conversation. And I thought it was only right for me to go ahead and drop his build. Now, as you see, he is 6'5", 185 pounds with a 6'8" wingspan. And if we look here at his attributes, he's actually pretty easy to make, right? Like, it's kind of crazy to think, but it is, because he has a 92 driving layup. He has a 40 standing dunk, 65 driving dunk. So you can see the finishing is not crazy. The close shot we don't use anyway, so we don't have to worry about that. The mid-range, 97, we don't have to go that high. Three-point shot, we can definitely have a good three-pointer because it's easy to shoot. Free throws, same way, we're not worrying about that. Then when we come down here, the pass accuracy, 98. No, we ain't got to go that high on the pass accuracy, obviously. The ball handover, 89. We can actually boost that a little bit. We don't need the high 83 speed with ball, right? And then, of course, on the defensive side, he just has a decent perimeter defense, and everything else is pretty below average, except for maybe, I guess you can say, for a guard at 53. It's pretty decent for a point guard, right? For defensive rebounding. Then we come over here to his badges. One thing I like about him is that, as you can tell, like, he has 28 total, but he got Bailout Hall of Fame. He has break starter, dimer, needle threader. He has physical handles, which I think is kind of crazy to think about, but he does have physical handles. You see relay passer, touch passer, triple strike, a lot of gold badges, and then you'll see the silver badges falling right behind, scooper, slithery. So the good thing is that we're actually able to make this build pretty decent. Like, when I say pretty decent, usually when I say like, yo, make the exact build, da-da-da, like, there's going to be a lot of flaws, but this one right here, I feel like it's definitely meta. Like, there's a lot that we're going to be able to do. So let's head over to the My Player Builder right now, and let's make Tyrese Haliburton. All right, my nephews and nieces, so let's get right into it. So obviously at Tyrese Haliburton, he is right-handed and he's number 0, right? His height was 6'5", right? But we're going 6'6", and the reason why we're going 6'6", because we already know, right, there's so much more value by going an inch taller at 6'6", than staying at 6'5". You get made, there's way much more value, right? So we're gonna do that. 189. He had a 6'8" wingspan. I went up to 6'10", just to try to have a longer wingspan with this build. It just makes sense, right? Then what we're gonna be doing here is this, all right? When it comes down to this build, first and foremost, what we want to do is we want to make sure we can get these physicals knocked out the way. So we're gonna go 81 with that speed with ball. And this, again, is just to be able to get that speed booster on silver. Remember, he didn't have a lot of extreme speed, but we want to make sure it's still meta. We go 75 with the acceleration. This is going to be able to give us the triple strike on gold and blow-bys on silver. The strength, we're going all the way up to 65. We're going 65 because he gets fearless finish. Remember, he has a 92 driving layup, so we're able to go pretty high on the driving layup. And then we're going to go 72 on the vert, because this is gonna give us aerial wizard just to help for those, you know, dunks and stuff. And of course, you know, we're gonna top it up with a 99 stamina. So at the end of the day, this is going to be again, physicals are really strong here. You can't ask for anything better than that when you've been able to get so many good badges out of this, right? So now let's talk about what I was saying about, like, yo, this build is actually not crazy. Like, it's good. 91 driving layup. So that basically means you get all the driving layup packages in the game. You get fearless finisher on gold, slithery on gold, aerial wizard on gold, bunnies on gold. But now look at these Hall of Fame badges. You get Giant Slayer Hall of Fame, you get Acrobat Hall of Fame, Float Game Hall of Fame, Pro Touch and Scooper all Hall of Fame, and you also get Silver Whistle to get these cheap calls when you go into the basket. Again, like I said, this is gonna be very fun to play with. We're going 60 on the driving dunk. This is gonna allow you to be able to get CJ McCollum, and you'll be able to get Klay Thompson dunk packages, so you are able to dunk. And then of course you already know we're gonna go with that 45 standing dunk. That is gonna allow us to be able to get all those basic standing dunk packages. So again, very, very, very strong build already just off the physicals and the finishing. But check this out. We're going 86 on the mid-range shot. Remember, he had like a 90 something, but yeah, we're not going that crazy high. We don't need that. As long as we get, you know, our midi position and our open looks on gold, we're good. but we do want to go ahead and go 88 on the 3-point shot. Now we go 88 on a 3-point shot. Again, like I said, it'd be nice to try to get 89 here for the Green Machine. Just wasn't able to do that. But again, like I said, you can tweak this any way you want and try to figure out what you can do to get that. But just the 88 by itself are good. With the 86 mid-range is going to be really good. You get the catch and shoot gold, corner specialist gold, you get space creator on gold, and of course, if you come up here, you already talked about the mini position, what you get with the mid ranges. But now if you look here, you still get the Agent 3s, blinders, Deadeye, all that on silver. You know, Claymore on gold, Comeback Kid. You know, like from the basically this build can shoot. Like this is called it. The build's gonna be able to shoot, all right. And then we're gonna go 85 on the free throw. It will give you free points on silver. Obviously, he had a very good free throw rating himself. So again, like I said, we're always trying to emulate that. He had an 89 free throw, but we're gonna go ahead now over here to the pass accuracy. We're going 92. He had a 98, we're going 92, right? So 92 will give us Break Starter Hall of Fame. But the big ones here really is just the bailout, being able to get bailout on silver and needle threader on gold. You do get diamond relay passer, and you get, you know, you get Haliburton's passing style too. So you can't ask for anything better than that when you can literally say you get in the build and then you get in his animations. He doesn't have any dribble animations. I guess that will come out in other seasons, but we'll see. Now his ball handle was an 89. I did boost that to a 92 for obvious reasons, being able to get, you know, those elite dribble animations. And of course, the big one here is just get that handles for days on gold, and then by going 92, you get unpluckable on gold. So it just made sense to do that. We are, like I said, his speed with ball and all that type stuff was average. You know, he's not known to being blistering, running down the court, but I did want to go at least 77 so I can get that triple strike on gold. I feel like that's just a lot of benefits in that, so we'll be able to do that. Now, remember, we talked about his defense. His defense was, the only thing he had was just a good perimeter, and that's what we're going to do. We're going 75 on that perimeter defense, okay? So you will be able to get clamps on bronze, ankle braces, challenger, fast feet, pick dodger, workhorse all on bronze, and you get off ball pass on silver, which a lot of tell people all the time, do not sleep on that. It's a really good badge to prevent people from going backdooring you. Now, again, everything else is pretty bad, but he did have a 53 defensive rebound, and I decided to go 60 just so I can get rebound chaser with this build. So I think that's going to be pretty dope here. But as you can see, he can shoot it. He can finish at the basket, playmaking galore. Again, the average defense, what you expect from most guards in NBA, like you're just not expecting. Most of these, like I said, all these guys that play the guard position is looking to score. Very rare you're going to find a two-way point guard. Usually their job is just to facilitate or to score all out. But I think all in all, this is pretty good, you know, build of calling it, you know, Tyrese Haliburton. Remember now, Haliburton, I'm sorry. He was a playmaking 3-level threat. You see, you got the shades up here. We got Tyrese Haliburton right there, and we have the actual name playmaking 3-level threat, just like he has on his roster. So I'm pretty excited, and I'm pretty confident that like this is about as good as it's going to get when you talk about, you know, making a build like that. But let me know in the comment section what you think. Is this a solid build? What would you change differently? But other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon with the banger, man. You know, when I say back to another banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.